Yes, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from. In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this could be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that upset. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 16-yard line.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up third and very long. Here's Tua. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 3 now. They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They've got first down from the 31. Back-to-back carries here. Room to run inside the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Another carry for him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Back to the well again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Running behind center with Wright. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Line for 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Man in motion here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
brings up 2nd and 15 at the 22-yard line.
All right, come on. Out, Baton. Out.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Raider football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give now to the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Hand off to the back. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Into the second level past the 30. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 21-zip already.
Dolphins nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right. Get on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on... Not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see. My face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. They'll run for this. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
On 1st down, they'll run. Fights across for the touchdown. The Raiders are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Here's Slye to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line.
All right.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Get set. Out.
3rd and long for him here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Raiders looking for a bigger lead before the break. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. 3rd and just 2 to go. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go!
Throwing from the gun. Touchdown, Vegas! It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds.
Right.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of...
Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They'll run here on first down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running it after the penalty. And he'll get it up to the